So to start this off, I would like to say now, if you are watching, um, this is going to be me just talking and just talking about a couple of experiences I've had and me venting. Now this might be kind of long, and I don't think I'm going to edit much of this video. And I want to talk. I want to talk about an experience that I had whenever I was younger, and it makes me feel. It still affects me. Is what I'm trying to say. And it kind of it's kind of showing, proving that it's people are assholes. Let's put it like that. People are assholes, and not a lot of them are kind. Not a lot of them are nice. I know that in my life, whenever I, this is at a very young age. Okay, when I was little, I did not want to be with a guy. I did not want to date one or anything because of my experiences throughout my life, especially with guys in my family, with guys I met. And because I am isolated, I admit this. And so a lot of my interaction to the outside world was online. I mean, I couldn't get much else interaction. Yeah, I went to go work in a family business for a little bit, but I mean, I was still so uncomfortable. Like, I was comfortable. I was working. I was doing something to get out of the house, to get away. And it felt nice. It felt nice. I admit this. It felt great. And it felt amazing to be out of the house, to do something. As much as it was draining and it was really tiring, I used to wash dishes. I used to bake. I used to do a lot of things. And although I did not want to do the work, I did not always enjoy it or whatever it was in that moment. I I enjoyed it for the fact that I got to be out of the house. And I will take off my glasses cuz so I can do this. I have eyeshadow on and it's getting in my eye. But and yes, I am using a headphone to talk right now. Okay. Circumstances. But for me, it was very difficult growing up. And it still does feel difficult. It still does feel hard because growing up, I didn't know how to communicate my feelings. There was, like I've seen a lot lately, I was one of those children who grew up and I could not define more than one feeling other than happy, sad, angry. I didn't know what frustrated was. I didn't know anything. I didn't know that there were different things that were similar to angry, but that wasn't what it was. I talked to stuffed animals because those were the only ones who would listen. That's the only things that, you know, would listen. That I felt like they talked to me, that they understood, that they got it. And so growing up, and as things have changed, circumstances have changed a bit, and things have been a little different, but still similar to how they were. And it sucks. It fucking sucks. And I can admit this. For me, it feels like my life has been shitty. I'm going through things still. I've had people tell me I need therapy a lot because of how I act, how I've been. I tell people when I first meet them and they want to be friends with me and everything like that, I tell them, like, I give them a warning because I know me personally, I can be a lot. I know this about myself. I know myself that well to where Yeah, I know I can be a lot. I know I can be difficult. We all can. It's not just me, it's not just you, it's not just anybody. We all can. But going to this one experience to when I was younger, I was playing with some friends, and there's this guy who was interested in me. And um, I let my friend show him a picture. And looking at it now, I mean, it feels like an awkward picture. It does. But you know what? I was little, I was confident. I was happy in myself. You know? I at that moment I loved the picture. I loved all of them. I had the biggest grin on my face. I I was happy. And my boyfriend at the time, and yes, I was online dating. Yeah. You can have all your opinions about that and everything, but I don't want to hear it. Okay? I don't. I've already heard enough about it. I don't need more of it. But so my friend, she sent it to the guy, and my boyfriend's best friend at the time, he was younger than me, like by a few months or a year, if I remember correctly. But the guy that was interested, he was like a little older. And given the only reason why I ever allowed this is because it was an open relationship. He said it was poly, but I've never been in one, and I never did any research or anything. I didn't really know what that was. This was my one and only time of ever actually kind of experimenting with it, because trying to see if I like it or not. I don't. I really, really don't. Don't worry, there's more story times with that. And so I ended up falling asleep. And I was sleep talking and all this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So they tried waking me up. They tried in every way. They blasted music in my ears, everything. They tried doing all this. Nothing worked. I was passed out. But I got to a point where I was still asleep, but I was aware. I was aware of what was happening. I was aware of what was being said, in a way, if that makes sense. I don't know what it's called or any of that. I really don't. And to be honest, I never cared. So, but I heard what they really thought of how I looked and everything, while they thought I wasn't listening, while they thought I didn't know. And so they literally all they said, the only good thing that about my body was that I had muscle and that I had nice thighs. Now, given it's been a few years since this has happened, and it still kind of affects me. I mean, it sucks to admit it, but I'm admitting it for myself. Again, it sucks. But, well, and some of the things they called me was that I looked like a retard and I looked special ed, and they questioned why somebody would like me besides for my, I don't know, my voice, or how good my pussy must have felt. It really did suck. Because I was young and I was still trying to find what I wanted in a relationship and from people. And because of how I grew up, I accepted a lot of shitty things. I accepted so much of like the really shitty things. And I mean, I'm older now, I'm more aware, I understand more. I do. But it just still sucks. And I mean, that hurt to hear. Because although the guy I was dating at the time, his best friend, he was already an ass. I understood this. I did. But hearing those things was just kind of like, you really are just a dick, aren't you? So, yeah. But then I woke up. And then they're all nice to my face. And they were being kind. They were being polite. And, complimenting me and saying, they said, you got some really nice muscles there. And all this shit. And boy, that shit was like a slap in the face for me at that time. Because the guy, he showed a lot of interest in everything. Because of my voice, a lot of people really like my voice, but also a lot of people really like my body. And I don't show my body. I don't show myself or anything. And I have my boundaries. And boundaries for me have been extremely difficult because, like I said, growing up, the boundaries, when I try to put them, like saying, I did not want to be touched, there's nothing I could do to enforce that. There's nothing I could do to fix it. And it sucked. And growing up, it made me feel like, well, what's the point of boundaries? What's the point of putting them up if no one's going to listen or respect it? No one's going to do anything to enforce it. No one's going to do anything to respect my body, my choice, my decision. Why? You're not going to respect that? No one's going to help fucking enforce that? And I learned from a young age. Sorry, notification. That I learned from a young age that snitches get stitches. And so when I tried telling, my sibling, he hurt me for it. And I can admit this. Not sure how well I want to admit it online, but oh well, here we go. And there's a lot. It sucks. It really does suck. And I'm sure for anyone who's gonna watch this and, decides to comment or whatever, they're like, yeah, maybe you do need therapy. Or maybe they'll go off and agree with these other people or these other guys. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll tell me that everything's gonna be okay and all of this shit. Look, I don't care if these are my golden years. I don't care. Shut up about it. I'm tired of hearing, when you get older, when you get away from your siblings or whoever, it'll be better. I'm tired of hearing it. Shut the fuck up. Genuinely. Shut up. I'm tired of hearing it from anyone. I'm tired of hearing it from my grandmother or my siblings or my father, or anybody. I am tired of it. I really, really am. And honestly, every time I hear it, it feels more and more demeaning. It doesn't feel like anyone's actually trying to help or any of it. Look, I've made it clear to a lot of people, I don't want to be helped. So stop trying to help me. Unless I ask for it, stop trying to help me. My brother, I tell him. He keeps trying to tell me advice. He keeps trying to tell me shit. I tell him, look, I know you want to try and help or whatever. Whatever it is. Whether you just want it to be heard or anything, I'm not the person for it. I don't want to fucking hear it. And I'm voicing it. I cover my ears. Whatever. it turns into something. It turns into an altercation or whatever. I want to admit it. I I admit it a lot. I'm tired. And not the kind of tired where you can just sleep it off. No, I am exhausted. I'm drained to no fucking end. Like, I'm just exhausted. I am truly just. I'm exhausted, man. I mean, I admit it, I am a person who's tried to off themselves multiple times. I guess my body's just as stubborn as me. Because guess what? I'm still here! And I didn't think I'd be able to make it to this point. My birthday's in a few months. And guess what? I never thought I'd make it to this point in my life. I never thought I'd make it to this age. I genuinely never thought this. But now that it is, I'm like, really? Like, hold up, hold the phone, hold up. Me. I'm still gonna make it. I'm still alive. I'm making it to this age? No. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. You are not fucking with me? I mean, that's seriously how it feels. I mean, like, I'm not gonna go telling my whole life story. I've had so much shit happen my entire life. Still have my siblings, still has my mother, my father, or any of it. And I grew up with the saying, well, that's not word for word, but basically among the lines of like, other people are going through worse. You're not going through it, so why the fuck do you feel bad? Why do you feel like this? Why? You shouldn't feel like that. You shouldn't feel upset. You shouldn't cry or be any of that because other people are going through worse. Great, I know people are going through worse. Thanks, you're not making it any better. You're actually making it worse. And it sucks how a lot of people don't realize how much saying shit like that, instead of trying to figure out what the fuck is happening, or what the fuck is, you know what I mean? Like, you're telling me that, sorry, notification, but you're telling me there's hair in my mouth, but I can't take it off because sorry, but you're telling me that I should just accept all the shit that's happening? I should just accept this shit and move on? I should accept that I feel like I'm being treated like shit, regardless if it's from a parent or a family member of any sort, or a friend, or somebody that's complete stranger, an acquaintance, or anything? No, I'm tired of taking this shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all of it. I hate being touched, given it's a love language of mine. Incredibly ironic, right? But I also absolutely, without a fucking doubt, I hate being touched. I hate it. Hell, I can barely hug my mother. And she's one of the best fucking people I've ever known in my entire lifetime. Given she's the mother that gave birth to me. But regardless, she's one of the best people I have ever known. And there are people who have the most horrific experiences with their mothers, their brothers, their sisters, their entire fucking family. Like, oh my god, my eye. There's eyeshadow. I can't fucking rub my eye. I have to like do this, bro. Ah! My eyes look weird. But Like, for example, for me, chosen family, that matters a fuck ton to me. That matters a lot. Regardless of what anyone says or thinks or any of it, I don't care. I don't care if blood is thicker than water. I chose them, motherfuckers. I chose them. So, I mean, if we're including my chosen family, the ones I chose, along with my blood related family, I have, let's see, 6 brothers? I'm not doing the meme, but like 6 or 7 brothers. And I have like 4 sisters? 4 or 5 sisters? 4 or 5 sisters. There we go. I don't know if I said that right the first time, but oh my god. But so my friend Violet, she's one of my chosen family. I call her my sister. I'm not going to go into any other details right now, but regardless of whether or not anyone accepts her as my sister or not, she's still one of my closest and best friends. Okay? One of her friends, he joined a group chat of mine, and he just didn't talk. He was kind of hesitant from the start and everything. And you know what? That's fine. You do you. I'm somebody you don't know. But I was with somebody I knew, so I felt comfortable. Not all the way comfortable, but I felt very comfortable. Because my friend was there. And, so I was talking. I was looking at stuff. I was talking to Vi and all this shit. I was just being myself. And normally I don't talk at all. I barely talk. Okay? So when I am talking, when I am being myself, the people who stayed and who do know me, they're like, oh my god, she's doing great today, or whatever. Okay? The guy, he consistently told me to shut up, or like, why do I talk so much? And saying that I was annoying. And this went on for however long. Seriously, he could have muted me. He could have blocked me. He could have done anything. Literally anything. But no, he left me unmuted. He left me unblocked and all this stuff. And it felt like he did it just to continue tearing me down. It was his choice. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But it was his choice. But no, I was left unmuted and unblocked. Just so I could be consistently criticized and torn down for talking, for being myself. I'm sorry, excuse me? And so this goes on for like 15 or minutes or whatever. My time perception is horrid, but I mean, it went on for a while. I know that. And so I still brought my phone with me, but I was muted. And the guy, after like a minute of me not talking and, me being muted, he was like, oh, thank God she muted. And Vashi got on to him. She was like, what is your problem with her? And all he could say was like, she's annoying. I don't like it. And I'm so thankful for her. Vi, if you're watching this, I love you so fucking much. Like, I fucking love you, girl. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so fucking much. I fucking love you. God, I love you. You're so awesome. But she got on to him, and she was like, look, you might not like it. Well, because he also told her, like, no one likes that. No one likes somebody who talks so much. And I can't remember what else he said, but it was along the lines of, like, no, basically just like, nobody likes that. And Like, she doesn't have to talk so much. It's so fucking annoying. And that's all he could say about me was that I was annoying. And look, I will take pride in being annoying. I do. Because it's like, okay, cool. I get to push your buttons. And especially if it's somebody I'm close to, I'm like, did I unlock that sibling annoyance yet? Because if I did, hooray! I have finally achieved a goal. And we have fun with it. The guy, he didn't know me at all. And so she was like, look, you might not like it, but there are plenty of people who do. There are plenty of people who like somebody who talks a lot, who has energy, who can, I don't know. I can't remember like this part exactly word for word, but it was among the lines of like, not everybody likes that. You're right. But there are plenty of people who do. And she said how she likes it because why else would she be around me? Why else would she call me? Why else would she fucking text me? Why else would she even be my fucking friend for so fucking long if she didn't like me? And honestly, another point, wow, the voice crack is crazy. But another thing I want to say is that why would you want to date somebody or be friends with them if you have no fucking interest? I swear, it pisses me off to no end. Because, like, I've had this happen to me. I've had plenty of guys and girls cheat on me. And, just date me to fuck with my head and all of this shit. I cannot tell you, I've not had a healthy romantic relationship. And I've had barely any healthy friendships either. Like, are you? Ah! It pisses me off. It really, 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 really does. But people piss me off. I hate people. That's why I don't spend a lot of time around them. And maybe it's what I'm drawing towards myself when I talk to people and everything. But still, it fucking pisses me off. It's annoying to no end. And maybe whoever watches this, if you want to comment or whatever, fine. Tell me your story. Tell me your experiences if you relate. Genuinely. Because I will talk. I will talk to the person. If you tell me, look, I'm the kind of person where I'm like, tell me what you want. You want me to listen, give you advice, or whatever? Tell me. Like, if you need me to just listen so you can vent, tell me, okay, shut the fuck up, I need to talk. Literally anything, okay? I can do it. I've done it several times. None of you know my friends, and I don't think any of you really will, but I mean, I would say ask them, but no one knows them. But maybe I'll make more videos like this. Maybe I will. I don't know. And I do want to say this because I was planning on making videos about it, but my motivation has been a fucking roller coaster and pain in the ass. So, I do want to say thank you to all my subscribers, even though I have a feeling that not everybody watches them. But excuse me again, fuck. I appreciate y'all. I really do. And to everybody else who does watch my videos and my variety of shorts, because this is about to go for 30 minutes and maybe 31 or 32. I don't know. But I felt motivated to do this. And it's the people who watch my stuff, whether it be my shorts, my long form videos, even though there's only like 2 or 3 of them. I really do hope that this finds you well. I really do. And I love y'all a lot. And I don't know a lot of you, but I still send love because we all need that at least once in our lifetime. And no matter what, know that you will always be loved. If not by somebody that, not by your family or friends or whatever, well, there's always love right here. I have a lot of love to give, but we have to be careful who we give it to. I love you all. Please stay safe and live every day like it's your last. Seriously, we all die one day. We all do. It's not something that's gonna miraculously. We don't live forever. We're souls in a meat suit. So why not do something to make yourself happy? That makes you smile. And if somebody can't support that, well then. Oh, sorry. Let me do it the right way. Oh. It won't come down. It won't come down. Seriously. Fuck them all. Fuck all of them. Do what makes you happy. Now, I love y'all. Bye bye. Also, this is not going to be edited, so you can see unfiltered shit.